Hi everyone, welcome to Tanya and Tiana English. Today I have two young guests joining me for an interview so that you can practice your listening skills. So stay with me. If you want a transcript of this video and the entire interview, email me at tanyaandtianaenglish@gmail.com. In your email, just say, I want the Dante and Jocelyn interview transcript. Thanks. Hi, I'm back here with my two friends, Jocelyn and Dante.
Hello. Hi.
And I want to just start by introducing them, and then I will have some questions for them to answer as well. So let's start with you, Jocelyn. Tell us a little bit about yourself, how old you are, what you're interested in.
I'm 13. I love skateboarding. I play piano, and that's pretty much it.
And how about you, Dante?
I'm 12 years old and I like to skateboard. I like to go to the skate park, and I also play piano.
Very cool. So you guys are like twins. Except they're not twins. You can tell that by looking
Clearly.
at them. But you are brother and sister, right?
Yes.
So who wants to tell how you met me?
Well, we started doing piano. My mom found piano lessons online, and she realized that
we wanted to take piano lessons.
Yeah.
And we were actually going to take piano lessons from Tiana.
Which you've met in other videos.
But we ended up taking piano lessons from her, and then we became good friends.
Our families became friends. So how long ago was that? How long have you been playing the piano?
We've been playing it for a few years now.
Like 4 years, I think?
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, and I am going to get some small clips of them playing the piano, so be sure to check that out on the video as well. So tell me, what is your favorite song to play on the piano?
Probably Ode to Joy. I really like just the way the fingers move and like how I move up and down. I don't know, it's just my favorite song to play.
Is that the one you might play for us today?
Yeah.
Very cool. And Jocelyn, how about you?
I'm not sure. There's so many. I do like Ode to Joy too. But
We'll let you think about it.
okay.
So we were talking earlier, Dante, about your shirt. Can you straighten it so that the viewers can see the goat? But you were telling me, what does it stand for?
What does it say?
Greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, so GOAT, greatest of all time.
Yeah.
So this is new to me, but it may not be new to other people around the world. I don't know. Do you guys know, is this an American thing or an all over the world thing?
I'm not sure,
know.
actually.
I'm pretty sure I've heard it somewhere else, but...
So if you're listening to this video and you're living somewhere other than the United States and you've seen this saying or this acronym, it's called an acronym, let us know in the comments below if this is something popular in your country as well. Also, these guys were just telling me about concerts. They recently attended a concert in California. Tell us a little bit about that.
So it was an outside venue.
What do you mean by venue?
Venue is like, let's see, I don't know how to describe it.
Like the place where you would see the concert. So it would have a stage, and did it have seating or just grass?
It had both. So it had seating, it had like benches, and then they had chairs, and then they had lawn, which is like grass, and it was fun.
And from when there was people that were playing, and then you could see the Hollywood sign, and it was amazing. Like you just see the Hollywood sign right next to you.
Yeah.
Oh, cool!
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So did you get any pictures of the Hollywood sign?
I actually got a lot of pictures of the Hollywood sign.
Oh, that's so cool. Was it your first time to see it?
No.
I saw it a few other times.
I've never seen it.
Oh, really?
Wait a minute. I know that I'm like at least 40 years older than you people, and I've never seen the Hollywood sign. That's not fair. So you were in an outdoor venue. You could see the Hollywood sign. Did you guys sit in chairs, or did you sit on the ground? Or
it was like a wooden bench.
Yeah, there's like benches that went down, and then after that, there's like people jumping around.
Cool, jumping around like dancing, or
Yeah.
So tell us the names of the artists that you saw. I know you said Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Who else?
The Jonas Brothers, Becky G, Halsey, Billie Eilish, Marshmello, Lizzo, and Taylor Swift.
Okay, that's a lot. I know
That's a
that Taylor Swift is very, very popular.
Well known,
Yes.
yeah.
Of those others, do you think they're all real popular, or?
I know Billie Eilish is.
Yeah, Billie Eilish is really popular. I really like her
Some-
songs. I cried through her.
So
It was really good.
if you're watching this video and you know any of these artists, let us know in the comments below. I unfortunately have really only know the music of Taylor Swift. I've heard of Billie Eilish. Dante played a song for me. Who was that by?
It was by Billie Eilish.
Okay. And you guys were saying you really liked that performer.
Yeah, she was really
Yeah,
good.
she was really good.
So she must have cool music.
Yes,
Mhm.
she does.
Very cool. What was your favorite part of the concert?
I think seeing like the people just right there, it was a really cool experience.
Yeah, hearing the music
Mhm.
and
That's awesome. And you're
Yeah.
going to another concert this week
Yeah.
yeah, tomorrow.
here in the Phoenix area.
Hmm.
Very cool. That will be really fun.
Mhm.
Tell me a little bit about skateboarding.
It's really cool actually. It's actually kind of hard when you first try, but once you get the hang of it, like once you know how to go and turn, you get easier. It's easier to do ollies and stuff.
Cool. How did you get started? How old were you when you started skateboarding?
I started at 9.
9. And how about you, Jocelyn?
I think I was 10 or 11.
Okay. Very cool. So you've both been skateboarding for a few years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we recently just started like doing tricks and stuff. Before we just longboard and
Yeah. Before we just
cruised and
yeah.
So what kind of tricks do you do on your skateboard?
I do an ollie. I don't know what the other one's called, but it's like I put my leg on it and then I like flip it over.
So
can't really do very many tricks.
Yeah.
what's an ollie? Tell me what
An
is it?
ollie-
Ollie
Sorry, you go.
is you put your foot down on one side and so like this, and then you hit the tail with the back foot,
Mhm.
and then you slide this foot up the board, and then you're like this, and then you land.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Ollie is also for tricks to like be on something and then like jumping off of it. Like you're on something and then jumping off, or it could also be used for going onto something, like onto something higher, which
Okay.
is also really cool.
Very interesting. So I just thought of another interesting thing about you guys. Tell us about your school.
We do online
Yeah.
school, so
So more or less you're homeschooled.
yes,
And how long have you been homeschooled?
our whole lives.
Our whole lives, we've never been to school.
Yeah.
And what do you think about that?
I
love
like it. It's fun because we can hang out with people during the day when everybody else
Yeah.
is in school, and we can go on vacations when,
Ever.
whenever we want,
Yeah.
when other families can't because they have school, and so it's really nice.
You two have traveled a lot.
Yes.
A lot. Do you think you've learned a lot from all of the travels
Oh
that
yeah,
you've done?
definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Mhm,
yeah. And what about friends? Do you feel like you still have friends even though you don't go to
Yeah,
school?
we have
Yeah,
a lot of friends.
definitely.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that we don't get the social aspect because we're
Homeschool.
homeschooled, but we do.
Yeah.
Here we are socializing right this moment. And you can't see it right now, but Talia, my other daughter, is right over here. Oh, there's her hand!
Hi! I'm the current piano teacher.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Talia is currently the piano teacher for Dante and Jocelyn. So that's kind of cool because now Talia can come to their house
Yes.
and give them the lessons. So one of these days I might get an interview with Talia. No, crickets. Crickets. I don't know if your generation says this, but
Talia has a YouTube channel. Go check it out.
I don't know if you can hear that, but Talia was mentioning her YouTube channel, which is what, Ta?
Talia Kilcline.
Talia Kilcline. You can check that out, and hopefully I'll get an interview with her. But I was going to explain that I just said crickets a minute ago. In my generation, if you ask somebody a question and they don't say anything, we will say crickets, like silence, like
Like the
Yeah.
crickets chirping.
yes,
Yeah.
like the crickets are chirping. Because, you know, if you're sitting outside and it's quiet and serene and calm, you might hear the cricket sound in the background. Your generation doesn't really say that, do they?
No, not really.
No. That's one of the things that I think is really interesting probably in any language, is that the English is different from different age groups. We all understand each other
Yeah.
most of the time. Not all of the time.
Yeah, no.
Can
We're gonna
you-
start saying that now.
Yeah. Well, like I never heard of goat before,
Goat,
but can
yeah.
you think of anything that your generation, people your age might say that grown-ups don't say?
Dawson, do you know any? I can't think of any on the spot.
On the spot. We all say on the spot. We
Yeah.
mean I can't think of anything right now.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. If you think of something,
Okay.
you can let me know. So we were talking about homeschooling, and we talked a little bit about piano. When we talked about concerts, we could talk a little bit about travel.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I mentioned earlier that you guys have both done a lot of traveling, especially for your age. What are some of the places you've been to?
We've been to Paris, and we've been to Italy, and in Italy we went to Venice, Florence, and Rome.
Wow.
Yeah.
And which was your favorite of those 2 trips, Dante?
Mine was probably Venice. Venice is just super pretty there. Like, there's no cars, there's only boats. Like, that's how people move around without cars, just boats. It was really cool.
And really different.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And how about you, Jocelyn? Which was your favorite?
I think my favorite was Paris, because I've wanted to go to Paris since
whole life.
I was like 3.
Yes.
So-
You're a Paris fan.
Yes.
Very good. And you guys also took a huge road trip here in the United States. When we say road trip, we mean traveling by car a long distance. And in this case, you went like all over the United States,
Yeah.
right? Do you remember some of the places you went?
We too many to count. I'm pretty sure we went over almost the whole United States.
So I know you went to Ohio.
Yes.
Where did you go to Montana?
I think we did, yeah. We went to New York,
Yeah,
Chicago, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
a lot of those
Um,
places.
Yeah.
It took us like 4 months all in total to like drive around everywhere and come back.
It was a long trip. I remember because you were not at piano lessons for
Yeah.
a long time.
A long time.
Which is, you couldn't have done it probably if
Yeah.
you went to a traditional school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
exactly.
You, I'm sure, learned a lot of things by traveling you couldn't learn if you hadn't traveled. So it's
Yeah.
kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, which I explain in another video, which I'll put it up here on the screen somewhere. I can never remember. It's going to be here or it's going to be there. It'll be up there somewhere. Well, thank you for being on our channel today, and we'll go over to the other side of the room and get a little footage of you playing the piano, okay?
Okay.
So if this video was helpful for you, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe in the red button below. Hit the little bell so you get notifications. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.